Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. We interview the world's leading apologists to provide credible answers to curious questions. Jim, how can we know that Christianity is true when there's still so many unanswered questions? I mean, you can't answer every single question that people have, right? Neither can I, and we do Christian apologetics.
I know. So I think people get a little bit nervous when they think, well, gosh, if guys who are doing this all the time are having problems with this, how am I going to do? Well, a lot of it comes down to evidential sufficiency. Every trial is like this, every criminal trial. At what point does a jury think it has enough to make a decision? And we have to remind jurors all the time that you're always going to have unanswered questions in every case. I've never had a case where there wasn't a series of unanswered and even unanswerable questions, because you're never going to have that answer. I don't care how long you look at the case. And we ask jurors to make a decision in spite of those unanswered questions. As a matter of fact, that's why the standard of proof in trials is not beyond a possible doubt. It's beyond a reasonable doubt. Because if it was beyond a possible doubt, we'd never make any decision. And so I think if we make this, can you know for certainty, for example, that your spouse is being faithful to you? Well, of course we just tell, yeah, I hear that. But really, everyone who's ever been cheated on and found out and was surprised by it thought they had the same kind of certainty. So if you lived in the range of possible doubts, you'd be immobilized by fear, by uncertainty. That's why the standard of reasonable doubt, I think, is good for us even as Christian believers. Recognizing that we have to have enough evidence to infer that this is the most reasonable inference is really sufficient for us. We can't have every question. Do you think you can know the nature of God as a mere, mortal human? I doubt we're ever going to have all those complete, robust answers. But we can still move, we can still act, we can still make a decision for Christ, even though we don't have every possible answer, because guess what? No one has it. Even when I was an atheist, I couldn't tell you how the universe came into being, how life originated in the universe. Do we really have free will? Do we really have consciousness? Where do these kind of unique features that we seem to live and breathe every day, where do these things come from? Well, the best philosophers in science and in atheism cannot offer answers to those questions either. Yet they're comfortable in their worldview, even though they have unanswered questions. I think as Christians, we need to know that this is the best inference from evidence, and then be comfortable with those few unanswered questions we might still have.
And you believe Christianity sort of closes the doubt?
Oh, it does. It closes the gap from where you stand to the next answered question. Is much shorter, I think, in the Christian worldview than any other worldview.